Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we're starting a new series in Victoria 3. As you can see, I am playing as the Japanese shogunate. And yeah, we're doing something a little different today. Instead of doing a achievement run or anything, I am just going to play the game as Japan for fun. So that is our goal. There are two achievements that I could get. I could try and get reading the one for getting literacy up, and I could also gun for getting electricity as an autocracy. I'm not really focusing on anything. I'm just going to play the game as Japan. So first off, I don't see any specific journal entries at the moment. So we do have a decision here. We want to integrate local beliefs into an official state religion, emphasizing the emperor's divinity. So we could do that later on, but for the most part right now, we are just going to grow our country. So we are a traditionalist, isolationist, with land-based taxation. We have serfdom. We do not have slavery, though. We have a monarchy and autocracy. And not much else going on. We do have freedom of conscience. Hereditary bureaucrats, peasant levies. We could try and go for a professional army or something. No home affairs, nothing like that going on. We don't have a whole lot of bureaucracy, and overall, we're not a super strong nation. We are ranked 14 in the world, but we have a lot working against us. So, if we look at the government, yeah, having the shogunate and the samurai in charge puts us at 75% legitimacy. Yeah, we could go for just the landowners, or possibly the landowners and the monks. That would get us up to 100. That probably would be good, but it would definitely change what laws we can pass. And I do think that first things first, I would like to try and pass peasant levies. So the trade unions will be radicalized, but they do not matter, for they're 0.1% of our population, so I don't think that's going to be an issue for us. Let's go ahead and take a look at our military. We have 34 battalions here, 34 here, and 34 here. We do not have a navy, though, so that's not going to help us out either. I don't think I could have gotten colonial affairs. I could have pushed for them. Maybe, actually, we should push for some colonization. So, yeah, we'll push for some colonization, because I would like to colonize Hokkaido and possibly Sakhalin as well. And maybe even a little bit of colonization on these islands and whatnot, but yeah. Alright, so let's take a look at our market and just see what is expensive right now. Currently, fruit, meat, luxury clothes, luxury furniture. So luxuries are expensive, but I think I would much rather get food and meat sorted out first. Oh, and we should check our technology. So we are probably very far behind. No cotton gin, no lathes. We'll probably want to get our infantry or our military built up a little bit to be defensive. But at least for now, I would rather focus on getting our country in order. So yeah, let's go for these two first, and then we can go for currency standards and what, mass communication, and then empiricism and romanticism. And that does sound like overall a good start. We can get the rest of that fixed up later. So fruit and meat. Meat being expensive is definitely not ideal. Fig orchards would give us more fruit. Do we have tools? We do have harvesting tools, but we don't have a tooling workshop either. But that would also require iron, so we would have to jump back here and build an iron mine. So yeah, we're going to need to build a couple things first. The tooling workshop will most certainly be important. Alright, so let's build up a little bit of fruit. Well, actually, should I go construction sectors first? Maybe construction sectors first. Where do we already have them? We have one in Chubu and one in Kansai. We could go for one in Kanto. Yeah, we'll do one in Kanto as well. And how about one in... No, we'll save that. We'll do that one. And then we can build up... Well, we're going to have the fruit, so that's good. A little bit more meat would be good, but tools would help. So let's actually build the tooling workshop next. And I will build that in Kanto as well. And since we're building here, we're going to go with the road maintenance edict. And then let's take a look at where our livestock ranches are. Chubu, Kansai, and Ryukyu. So we can go with agriculture industry. And in both of these areas, that'll help them produce a little bit more there. And then let's also queue up maybe an iron mine in Kanto as well. Alright, so we got some buildings queued up. We are working on this. We have our government sorted budget-wise. I'm going to go ahead and drop that for now. And I might even consider dropping the military wages right now. I would hope we wouldn't get attacked by anybody. It's still possible, but you know what? I'm gonna go with it. And then government wages. We can drop these for now to save money also. Alright, so I do think that's all in order. We could look to boost up something else. Do we have any alerts here? Support more declared interest. Insufficient taxation capacity. We're going to have to deal with that. Insufficient construction for investment pool. So the taxation capacity, that will get dealt with at some point. Declared interests. I guess here, because it's close by. Probably not going to do anything with said interest, but we'll at least have it. And then let's start improving relations with the Russians. And the Brits. And maybe even the East India Company. Can't do them. Maybe even Great King. Yeah, we can start improving with them too. So, get our relations up with the people around us to try and deter them from dealing with us at all. And yeah, that should be good for us. Okay, so there we go. And let's get time moving a little bit. So it looks like we're going to build a whaling station in Kanto as well. Yeah, I'm going to have to deal with this at some point, but... Is that because we have no government administration buildings? And we do have some. So yeah, we're just going to need to get this all sorted. They declared a rivalry on us. That is fine. I'll actually go ahead and declare one back then. That'll get our influence up. Who else doesn't like you? Who else can we improve relations with? Sure, we'll improve relations with you too then, since we've got the ability. We do have a journal entry. It is... what is it? The whaling industry. So we're building that up now. So we got the journal entry. We will work on it at some point. Our literacy... oh, never mind. I kept thinking it was less than 10. It's 14. Okay, we're still fine then. Speed up time a little bit and let this stuff build up and try and pass our law. The rural folk really don't want me to pass this, huh? Let's go ahead and suppress them then. The ethics of exploitation. Alright, nice little boost to that. Quite a bit of radicalism, though. We could actually up our budget here, which would give us some more legitimacy. So that is a thought. Still trying to pass the law. We're currently building up our first tooling workshop. Also building a tea plantation. Okay, that is not great. We'll go ahead and help them out however we can. And I can go ahead and issue a services tax to make sure that we are staying positive on our income. I don't really care about the enactment time. We can just keep trying to let that go through naturally. And we are looking at still having a tool shortage. I'll build up another tooling workshop. And we can also go ahead and build ourselves our first coal mine in Kyushu. Where's Kyushu? There it is. We'll build one in Kyushu, and I will go ahead and do a road maintenance edict there as well. It's going to slow down our enactment time a little bit, but it should be fine. Shogun intervenes in political process. Yes, we would like this to pass. Alright, so I don't know why we lost that. I know I was improving with them. Okay, there we go. Colonial institution has been adopted, which means we can go ahead and start colonizing these two areas. So yeah, we will get Japan in order, and that will probably mean that this place is isolated, so we're going to want to get a port built there as soon as we can as well. Looks like we're building another whaling station. Now, let's go through and do at least what we can there. Who do we just improve relations broken? Okay, so that's fine. Okay. And we do have filing cabinets, so that's good too. Expensive government goods. What are we looking at? Wood. So wood's expensive. We have 2 tooling workshops now. Can we go to sawmills? Not everywhere. Can we go to sawmills in a couple places? Still no sawmills. Okay. Then I guess we will build up a little bit more of this. We can go with Kansai, I guess. Build 2 there. And I will go with the road maintenance edict as well. Government legitimacy isn't bad now at 80. We could get it up to 95, which would make us righteous. Oh, we should probably be trying to pass a law. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that, and then, yeah, we're going to try and pass a professional army. And we are making our way on both of these colonies. We'll get these islands as well, and then I could even start going for like Micronesia, maybe even Hawaii. Well, actually, Hawaii's their own thing. Yeah, we can acquiesce third bands. That's fine. I would just like to get this taken care of. Utterly destroyed the lives of many in the Dutch West Indies in the state of West Java. Explosion of Krakatoa could be heard from hundreds of miles away, and anything that had the ill fate of surrounding the island was immediately devastated. I have no intention of helping them. Waves taller than chimneys have ravaged the state of Chugoku, a terrible consequence of the volcanic eruption. South China gets 30%, Japan, Oceania. So we get 10% devastation. Is there a way to fix this? Not that I'm really seeing. Drop in temperature caused by the volcanic eruption has ruined the crops of all the nation, and the farmers of Kansai beg for help. We can send them some food. And that's alright, we'll let that just go about its way. We are dealing with the aftermath of this eruption. And we are still trying to grow the whaling industry, so there's that too. Up to 30% on our passing of our professional army. Getting a professional army should be pretty useful for us. Wood is still the expensive good. Are we still not at a point where we can do this? We've colonized Hokkaido. And we have colonized Sakhalin. And it looks like the natives are rising up, so let's get them taken care of. Even though our military is very low on budget, I don't think they should have too much of an issue here. No. Boom, boom. Take care of these natives. And then we're going to move our declared interest, actually. I'm going to get on to Manchuria, and we're going to go to Oceania. Alright, so we're not using any of our ability to build quite yet. Let's get some more iron going. And then also build up another tolling workshop in Kanto. We should colonize the rest of that much faster now. I guess we shall go with a smaller reduction. That's fine by me. Go ahead and drop that road maintenance edict. We'll drop it down here as well since we're not using them. And it looks like we might not be able to pass this. High tension between us and this island, that's fine. Okay. We're gonna get this last little bit pretty fast. There we go, it's now a proper state as well. And we'll go ahead and incorporate it, since I feel like it's going to be one of our core areas, and we cannot colonize down here, probably because we need malaria prevention. So it might be worth it to... Okay, we'll just stop trying to pass this. And we can go for maybe a dedicated police force. Let's push for a dedicated police force. Get some sword police going, huh? So they're mostly Ainu. You are also mostly Ainu. A lot of peasants at that. So we're not doing it too bad. Market-wise, we're really short on wood. Now they use wood to make tools. And tools to make wood. So maybe... if I go ahead and upgrade one of those, does that balance it back out? Or at least a little bit more. Alright, we'll go for the next small one. Okay, that did balance it out. Awesome. So, that's one little thing solved. Our literacy's going up a little bit. We're getting our people educated. So that is good. Let's go ahead and... well, I guess that's everyone we're going to be able to really improve with that's nearby. Still improving with the British. Who else could we consider? We'll do some more improving, just make sure everyone likes us. Back room dealings exposed. Okay, yeah, we're definitely struggling here. Getting these policies passed. I am going to go ahead and bring in the monks. Which will in turn allow us to adjust things a little bit. Not much, though, actually, that hurt us quite a bit on some of these other laws we could pass. But it will at least bring us up to a righteous government, so we should get some more loyalists in our government. So we will work with that. And we'll also bolster the intelligentsia while we're at it. Because I would very much like to get them into government as well. So another tolling workshop. Okay. Now then, I'm going to build one food industry in... We'll go with Kanto as well. And we can also upgrade this to dye workshops. We can upgrade this to lathes. We're going to go ahead and get ourselves a lead mine going in... Sure, Kanto as well. Keep focusing on our main territory at the moment, our capital. Well, that's not our capital. Our capital's in Kyoto, but... it'll at least help us out for a little bit. Shaken the state of Chugoku. Fragments of tephra and volcanic ash have destroyed buildings. Followed by clear explosion shepherds. Ouch. Go ahead with a liquor tax. That should help us out a little bit. Volcanic winter crop failure. We are struggling with convoys a little bit. So we can go ahead and build up another shipyard. Also, throw that onto the end of the trail as well. Okay, what don't we have enough of? We don't have enough wood. What if I go ahead and just upgrade another one of these? Go with Kansai. Oh no, we already have them. We'll go with you guys. Secret affair with a member of the clergy, huh? We'll just ignore it, that's fine. There we go. We are now fully on hardwood production, or fully on using sawmills, so that will definitely make sure that our food is doing good. We can go to sweeteners on here, and I'm not going to go to pot stills yet, though. Alright, plus 10% military tech cost. Not really in a need of sulfur mines yet. Let's go ahead with another coal mine. And another lead mine. We're getting a textile mill built. And then we'll do 2 more iron mines. Just let that grow slowly but surely. But yeah, I actually think that is a good place to call this episode. So we've grown a little bit. We've expanded our borders all the way up into the island of Sakhalin, and finished off Hokkaido. So that's kind of where we wanted to be. We are struggling a little bit with our bureaucracy, so I need to get some of that built up too. I'll throw a government administration building out there. We'll throw it on Ryukyu. But yeah, I do think that's a good place to call this episode. So if you liked the episode, I would appreciate a like. If you really liked it, I would appreciate a subscription, and I really hope to see you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.